the other screen.
And the Catterall fight was like a matter of preference. I mean, he kind of edged it. Like I would give him the edge. Like if I said it was a clear cut edge, it was probably him. But that fight was really close. Don't look like it don't. It looked like Catterall could have done a little bit more. But we do know T.O. fights to the level of his competition, and I do think that he's not going to be down for this fight because he has his eyes down the road, but that could be a pitfall too, looking past Arnold Barboza. I just don't think. I think Arnold don't got nothing. He don't really have anything really for T.O. like in the way of power. Like so, I think T.O. probably gonna spark him, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you think Barboza can outbox T.O.?
Yeah, like if T.O. he could if T.O. go in there like he did with Kambosos, like a bull in the china shop. Yeah, but I think I don't know about Arnold Barboza. I don't know if he could really take T.O.'s power like when he's up for it. Like I think T.O. want them bigger paydays. He want them bigger names. This is like a speed bump for that, and he gonna get one of them guys. He might get a Ryan. He might get a Devin. He might get a Boots. So I think he's motivated for it. I don't think it's going to be like a Claggett. I don't think he's going to be down like on a Claggett or something like that. And he's been talking a lot of cash money. You know what I'm saying? T.O. been talking a lot of cash money, man. And he slapped him, man. He took the man like.
Hey, man, he slapped him like faster than the speed of sound. You heard it. You know what I'm saying? You saw that. That's I was like, oh shit, they slapped you like that, bro. Hold on, man. They slapped the shit out of you. Hold on. The stream didn't even catch how fast you slapped the shit out on. It was a quick little slap, but like you know that you got to deal with that till May 2nd. It's March 16th. You oh, everybody's gonna be looking at you like, hey, what happened to you?
We like, wait, you what's your name? Arnold Barboza? Oh, that's that dude that T.O. slapped.
How much shit can you talk? Like, nigga, you ain't talk that shit. You ain't gonna do to T.O. What you gonna do to me?
Yeah.
You gonna be some of that shit in your checks.
You talking that gorilla shit, but I wasn't the nigga that just got slapped.
Yeah, nigga, yeah. That nigga slapped. That nigga slapped. Fuck your goddamn ass. What the hell you gonna do about that?
He left a print on the side of that man's face.
That's real talk. I see that shit too, but
you can see the red line. Look like a little kid took a little red color pencil and pencil in, you know.
Yo, the nigga that had this shit, the nigga put a big red circle. Like, look, he slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Right. North Carolina was the last team in the tournament. They made it, dog. They made it, dog. Literally, Pop, that was the last team in the tournament, bro. With 36 votes, that was the last team. The team,
make it, man.
Team after them, nigga, had 34 votes, bro.
Man, just go get a better recruiting. Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Stop this shit.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead. I just had to let you know that. I had to let you know that y'all got in.
Yeah, man, we got fuck around, play some team. Some team you ain't never heard of gonna send us home. I don't want to see that shit. But
I got this as I don't know. Right now I'm at 50-50 with this Barboza and T.O. fight. I could see T.O. stopping Barboza, but I could see Barboza just coming in on some extra different shit because I don't think Barboza ever been slapped like that in public.
I got T.O. just because he slapped him like that in public. I'll be real with you. I got him just because of that. Like, nigga, like, because me and T were talking about it. T was like, about time he did something. And then I sent it to him, and he was like, oh, shit, okay, okay.
It was funny as hell the way he did it because he disappeared out of the camera view, and you just saw his hand just lean back in like, he was like, yeah, you thought I was going to walk away? Hold it, bow. And then everybody just pulled them niggas apart mad fast. That shit fucked Barboza up because he leaned back. After he got slapped, he leaned back. And I was like, see, that's what make it look even worse, bro. The sound and the fact that you leaned back,
I think the little dude from Mortal Kombat came in and was like toasty. But but look, man, I think in a way, I think Arnold kind of like he kind of brought this on himself because he has kind of been going overboard with all that extra talking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He say he been chasing T.O. and all this and all that, and he kind of been disrespecting T.O. a little bit, and I'm not defending T.O. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
no, I agree. I'm not defending T.O. too.
Now he been putting hands on T.O. since the beginning though. Like T.O. had to do that. He had to do something.
Yeah, he told that nigga to shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of his face.
He walked up on T.O. like weeks ago at the hotel, called them bitches and shit.
That's the part I'm talking about.
Bro, he slapped his hat off his head, bro, and then pushed him. T.O. like, come on, man, like, all right. So T.O. was like, all right. When he handed homie the belt, I'm like, T.O. about to slap this nigga. I'm in the hood. Why I'm gonna hand you something? Why I need a free hand for? I know I need a free hand for. Come up to strike you. That's what the fuck happened, my nigga. Word. And you know what that? Hold that, nigga. Shut the fuck up. So, yo, Josh was good. That's how I feel about it, but I got T.O. I don't know about anybody else.
I got T.O. winning that fight. Yeah, I got him stopping Barbosa, man. Barbosa getting a little bit too big for his britches, and I think his animosity is misplaced. Only reason why is because Devin and Barbosa, they had made a plan to fight for that belt when T.O. pseudo retired. And when T.O. got wind of it, he was like, nah. He was like, nah, you can fight me. And that's when shit hit the fan. And that's when, because Barbosa seen, I don't know, you can call it food, but he wanted to fight Devin for that belt. But when T.O. got wind of it, he was like, nah, I ain't retiring. He kind of played a little possum on him, you know what I'm saying? And when he said, yeah, I'm coming back, that's when Barbosa was like, oh man, like, cause he said, man, him and Bill had already discussed it. It was already pretty much a done deal. They was gonna fight for T.O. belt until T.O. got wind of it and said, nah, I ain't retiring. So Barbosa should have calmed down, and he should have tried to rock T.O. to sleep and made it seem like not like he was just another nobody, so T.O. won't get up for him and all that. Now he got T.O. up for this fight, and T.O. know he gotta T.O. gotta perform after slapping the nigga, man. You can't go in there and get your ass beat. I just don't like, you know how I feel about villains and weapons. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got the weapons, nigga.
You ain't got the weapons. I don't know if Barbosa got the kind of weapons to kind of play that villain with T.O., even though T.O.'s power at 40 is questionable. You know, it's questionable. That's why I definitely don't think he's gonna be able to do nothing with Boots at 47, but I digress.
All right. So the guys that was, I don't know, I guess you call most professional. Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez. I already know what AC and T gonna be talking about on this one. Let's go.
Like I said before, I'm gonna say it like this. I just want to see how he handles himself in the ring. Is he at the point of being able to look at, that fight between him and Ryan Garcia and laugh at himself about it? And you know what I'm saying? If he's finally moved past or come to grips of whatever happened that night, that doesn't define who I am as my career as a total. If he could get past all of that and go in there and give us a great situation, hey, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. Now we'll see if if you're really championship material or if you're just a crybaby.
So
you don't think Devin has proven that he's championship material over the course of his career?
Hold on, T. Hold on, AC. I just want to let y'all know, right? We being quiet because you two niggas are Devin Haney fans for real. Like
I'm gonna say it like this, T.
Niggas come at Devin. Niggas come at AC every time about Devin. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. So
every Devin Haney joke is for AC on 3 different platforms. So y'all, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna smoke my weed.
So I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say, when I say prove yourself as championship material, it's easy to prove yourself at championship material when you're winning. You feel what I'm saying? But when you lose, that truly defines what type of champion you are. Do you lose in grace, and do you come back and rectify those losses or whitewash those losses by great performances after that? You feel what I'm saying? I could say it like this. Right now, if a person told me who has more of a makeup of championship material between Lamont Roach and Devin Haney, I would honestly say Lamont Roach, because he took a loss to Jamel Herring. You feel what I'm saying? Got completely dominated, turned shit around, and then went and got himself a belt. Then gave us a great performance against Tank. So yes, I'm going to say you are of championship material, because how you got your belt, how you took your loss, and how you focused on your craft. You feel what I'm saying? So for Devin Haney, it's okay. You've done some great things. I give you the credit of cleaning up the 135-pound division, because you got all the belts, and you got rid of that fuckboy franchise belt, which now people can say, all right, this guy's number one. There's no question. Blah 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 blah. But after the loss that didn't turn out to be a loss, you feel what I'm saying? It's now, how do you handle yourself? Because we still can't unsee, and you still can't unfeel what happened to you on that night. You get what I'm saying, T?
All right, T, it's on you now, bro. Because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. He got a totally different perspective on this Devin Haney shit. So I'm like, and we argue about it. We don't argue about it. Like, I ain't gonna go back and forth. But, because he can call Bill like on some real shit. He fuck with him like that. So and it's not like I'm saying some shit niggas don't know. He done put it to the screen and all that other shit. So T, how do you feel about AC's take on it?
You on me?
To me personally, I feel like David, he's proven he'll champ by how he moves. You know what I mean? He never lost, right? By how he moves, right? He never lost. You know what I mean? Undefeated still. And I hate that it's really a bad connotation on Devin when he the one that got wrong in a sense. I think that's ass backwards. You know what I mean? I feel like Devin, that's why I don't say lost. Devin got to prove himself to the fans, to the people. Like, for some people saying it wasn't the steroids that you lost. So some people feel like the people that kind of wanted to, the people that kind of, I ain't gonna say y'all wanted to see him lose, right? But the people who had their doubts, when Ryan Garcia did what he did, right, it gave them verification, right, in their doubts. Devin Haney got to prove the doubters wrong, you know what I mean? Which he really can't even do this fight necessarily. He could fuck it up this fight coming up, but he can't necessarily prove them wrong. He can only prove wrong against Ryan Garcia. But my thing is, the world is putting this pressure on Devin Haney as if he's the one that, fucked up that night, right? You know what I mean? He got fucked over. You know what I mean? Like, I hate, like, people still call it a loss, right? And it's not a loss. It's not a loss. Like, not even on his record. You know what I mean? It's not a loss, but people can't forget what happened that night. That man don't got to prove, he's a champion. He's the only undisputed champion of his generation. You know what I mean? I sound crazy saying he got to prove he's the only undisputed champion of his generation at 135. He's the only undisputed 135 champ in the 4-belt era, period. So he don't got to prove to us that he a champ. You know what I mean? He got to prove to the people that, he lost because of the steroids and not because of some huge flaw that he has. That's where the disconnect is.
What I'm saying to you is, you're not proving yourself to be a champion. You've already became that champion. You feel what I'm saying? And you defended your belt even after they were still calling you the email champion. He was defending the belt, but people don't want to give him the credit for defending the belt after he became the email champion. He did defend the belt because the Lomachenko fight didn't happen. He was chasing Loma. So at the end of the day, you proved to me you're a champion. But when I say champion material is when how you react off of adversity. This was not a loss, but people cannot unsee the fact that you were dropped. You feel what I'm saying?
It feels like a loss.
Yeah, but because it feels like a loss, but we know the reasons of why that happened. You feel what I'm saying?
Why they have an AC? Let's hear the reason.
Despite the fact that people want to say, oh, it was this, it was that. Yes, me as a Devin Haney fan went back after the loss and was like, all right, I heard somebody say something about him dealing with the left hook. When I looked at that, I said, all right, I seen it all the way back to that Abdullev fight, Zora Abdullev fight. I seen that you still was susceptible for that same punch, but now that adversity happened, you can't really get that get back again. Just like you said, until he faces Ryan. But as far as championship material, you feel what I'm saying? Do you have it to be able to laugh at yourself at that point, move on, and become a champion again?
I mean, ain't nobody gonna laugh. Ain't nobody gonna laugh at him but us.
No, I'm saying for him to be able to laugh at himself.
No, he can't. He can't.
Why not?
It hurt his feeling. It hurt his feeling. Don't say shit, Smoke. Just stay where you at, Smoke. Let me intervene on the bullshit. The AC trying to say that motherfucking Devin Haney need to look at the tape and laugh at himself. No, he need to look at the tape and reevaluate what the fuck you doing because you got the skills to pay bills, but you ain't putting in the work to avoid the dirt. So until then,
he made his career off of being the guy who outworks everybody. What are you talking about? Devin Haney. This was one of his accolades as he's coming up. He was known as the guy that outworks all of his opponents.
But somebody put on their hard hat and sipped a little Gatorade and kept hitting it with the left hook. I don't know what was in that Gatorade. They said
you know what was in that. You know what was in that Gatorade, Bill?
Don't start. Don't start. See, there you go. There you go. This, allegedly.
Yeah, we all know. Nah, we ain't no damn allegedly. Ain't no damn
allegedly. Smoke.
Hey, what I tell Tony, man, you don't take no plea deal on no alleged. You know what a plea deal is?
Yeah. Hey, but see, the thing is, I like Devin Haney. Only one I don't like is a person that's unknown that I ain't even gonna speak of right now. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be the face of boxing that only did 150K.
You know what? Here we go. Your tag team partner, whenever he come over here, is Southern T.
Who?
The guy right next to you on the screen. He don't like Tank like that neither, nigga.
What are you talking about?
Anything with Tank, nigga. If two country niggas talking shit about Tank, y'all nigga. Oh my God, it won't take long. It'll take 5 minutes, and then y'all niggas will be doing.
Hey, but he like Devin Haney though. He like Devin Haney though. So we're a little different.
I like good fight. I like good fights.
I do got a question for T though. I got a question for T.
We're taking the rematch.
I got a question.
Is that Body? Is that my guy Body? Oh hell.
Salute,
Body Bill. Like he do body work. Like
my thing is when you say, because I see AC's point as far as championship material, because that's like a saying. It's like when you lose, how do you react when you lose, or when you? It's all good when you know when you winning and all that, but when you down or whatever happens, right? Because all right, he didn't lose, right? But you say he's a champion because of how he moves. And for years, I've kind of been questioning how he moves because
I got an answer by it.
even when, let's just say, all right, when the situation happened with Ryan, right? And Gary Antoine and Puelo fought for his strap. He didn't want to fight for his belt. He was champion in recess. He was champion in recess. When the Sandor Martin fight, he inherited a mandatory that was Regis's, but when he went up there and spanked Regis, he didn't want to fight Sandor Martin. Bill got on there. He was campaigning for Jack Catterall after Catterall had won that fight. And they were saying, oh, man, we think Catterall will be this, he'll be that. And it's always been this thing with me. And I hold Boots to it. I hold a lot of these guys to it, to where when you're always taller, longer, more athletic, more active, it's like bigger. You know, and at 35, it was clear he was bigger because him and Richardson Hitchens were like the same size. And I bring this up all the time. It's like, why was there no energy for the rematch? Like, initially, it wasn't really no energy for the rematch, but why was there no energy for going to go get your strap that Puelo and Gary Antoine had when you was going at it with Mr. Gary Russell Jr. When he lost to Max Sayo? His brother Antoine said, all right, well, when you get to 140, holler at me. He didn't do that. So no Sandor Martin, no Puelo. He was campaigning for Catterall. He didn't even pull Ryan's card because at the first press conference, they brought Arnold Barbosa, and he said, look, you fuck up, I'm fighting Arnold Barbosa. This is my backup. Ryan came in overweight. He didn't train. He said he was drinking. He said he was smoking. He didn't pull his card and fight Arnold Barbosa. Now, Arnold Barbosa just washed the shit out of Jose Ramirez. How do we land at a Jose Ramirez? So when you say moving, like, I question how, like, who moves like that?
Don't do it, Bob. Don't do it to him like that.
So what you saying is he ducked those guys.
No, he ain't moving like a champion. That's what he's saying. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
Look, I'm not gonna put the duck jacket on him, but I'm gonna
say he's not moving like a champ.
He was selective. Okay. He was selective in his opponents, and then even the same smoke we give Shakur about getting ready to fight Cordina off of a knockout loss.
Come on.
Like Gustavo Lemos. When Keyshawn fought Gustavo Lemos, coming off of a loss. Like, it's always a standard for certain fighters where you can't fight nobody coming off of a loss. But with Jose Ramirez, just got washed by Arnold Barbosa. Why is he the opponent?
Who did Devin fight instead of fighting those guys?
Lemon.
Who?
The guys you said he didn't fight. You said
hold on, Bills. Hold on. Let him answer the question, man. Bills, you thought you were instigator.
You said he didn't fight. You said I ain't even like.
Yeah, no, you instigator. Like we just joking, but go ahead, Chick.
Okay, so so with the situation so after Ryan, he didn't fight anybody, but we had Puelo and Gary Antoine who had the belt, and he was champion in recess. He didn't fight neither one of them. He didn't fight Sandor Martin, right? And then he was looking for a Catterall because Bill was all on TBV talking about, oh yeah, we think we think that he's the people's champ, and we want Catterall and this and this. I'm like, why y'all want Catterall? Now we land. Hold on. I'm answering your question. Now we land at a Jose Ramirez who just got washed by Arnold Barbosa. So if the standard is you don't fight guys coming off of a loss, how is that moving like a champion in any one of them scenarios?
Okay, go ahead.
So this is his first fight since the whole Puelo situation, right?
Yeah, since they won the belt.
First fight since Ryan.
So he moved up, right?
Yeah, he did move up. He moved up 147.
Okay, so
moved up to where?
I would agree.
Hold on. If you bring that up, where did he move to?
Go ahead.
Where did he move to? Did he
He moved
move to
welterweight.
catchweight or did he
Two-weight
move to welterweight?
No, he's number one He's number one ranked in the WBC at welterweight.
Okay, so you
So
saying
I mean, I wanted
How
to,
you
like,
get
when
that?
I
How
saw
you
it,
get
when
that?
I saw it, like I personally saw it. When I saw it, I said, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
How
Yeah,
you get that, Smoke?
we saw
Huh?
it.
What you
Yeah,
say?
he
What you
moved.
say?
So
That how
you're
you get
asking
that,
if he
Smoke?
moved up to welterweight.
Hold on, wait. What'd you say, Bills?
I say how you get that, Smoke? They felt sorry for him?
No,
That's
like
probably
okay,
what it was.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
okay, hold on, okay. As much as we talk shit about the fight and everything, right? The man undisputed 135, champion 140. So he is pound for pound. So he was champion in recess. It's a diabolical shit that happened. So
Damn.
okay, so after
So
recess, if he doesn't make a fight,
you
when
say he pound
goes,
for pound? You say he pound for pound?
listen, I have like I keep saying this. I don't know why y'all keep making me say this. I don't
I
know what
wanted you to say it.
I don't know what
Is he pound for pound? Is he pound for pound?
nigga, I don't listen. I don't know what pound for pound means in like.
So to you.
I just said that he just do it.
So he pound for pound over Tank. Go ahead. Go
When
ahead,
you pound for pound over
T.
time,
Go
no.
ahead, T. Yes,
I
yes,
mean,
he is.
pound
You
for
just
pound,
said it. Go ahead. You just said it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead, T.
pound for pound is pound for pound. But when I say that Devin Haney resume, that we've seen that if you are a champion at a certain level and you move up, you either become number one contender, like it
So he
happens.
pound for pound over Tank. So you think if Tank move up, he gonna be number one?
Devin Haney's not my number one pound for pound.
So if Tank move up to 140, is he gonna be number one contender?
Absolutely. Mandatory, damn.
Why? Why?
Because he
Why?
Tank.
Because he Tank.
'Cause
Not
he Tank.
because he pound for pound.
He pound for pound.
No, he's not.
How he not?
Go ahead, man.
He
Y'all
gonna
go
be
ahead, man.
if
I'm
he
not
move up,
finna
he gonna be
argue with
ranked
you.
because he already a champion, man. Y'all know how that work. If you the
What
champion, and
are
then
you
you move up
talking
the rank,
about?
you rank.
Just
You can
because
fight
you
for
don't
the
like
other
him
division.
don't mean that you can't give him what the fuck he's done. I'm
What
giving him
has he
what he's
done?
done.
What has he done, Smoke? What has he done?
Is he a
Well, hold
champion at
on, Bills.
130? Hold on, wait.
Hold on, Bills. You getting T? I was trying to get something out of T, man.
Yeah, man,
I'm
my
trying to get
fault.
to him. Smoke keep messing with me, man.
Nah, you keep
I
talking
wanted
that
to get this. I
bullshit.
wanted to get this out of T. Okay, so you saying because he was champion in recess and he moved up to 147. I was asking, okay, cool. You say the way he moved like a champion. Okay, so kudos to him moving up. So he jumped up to welterweight. Okay, cool. And I said I give him credit because that's something that he's actually going to do. One of the only things he's going to do before T.O. did, and going to welterweight. But I was asking again, how do we end up with a Jose Ramirez who just got washed by Arnold Barboza? If he's not
Because he
treating
really-
it like he lost.
Because it's really a bridge to Ryan Garcia. You know, what I mean, that's really what it is. Like, really, the fight is Ryan. Him and Ryan, you know, the whole court shit happened, and then Turkey worked it out. They just go fight one another. This is just they both been out a year, so they both just having fights to get ready for one another. You know what I mean? Jose Ramirez is, you know, a former champ. He coming out, if he beat Devin Haney, he right back into title contention. You know what I mean? That's why it's Jose Ramirez. You know, maybe who else was it gonna be? You know what I mean? He signed to DAZN. They all with DAZN. You get what I'm saying? He's a fighter over there. It makes sense. If Jose beat Devin, then boom, you got two fighters you can sell. You know what I mean? That's why it's Jose. But Jose, I don't want to disrespect Jose like that. He got a couple losses, right? Josh Taylor and Barboza. You know what I mean? That's respectable fight. You know what I mean? Olympic.
Let me ask you something.
So, but Ryan Garcia is really the fight that he over there for.
But let me ask you something. For anybody else, is it acceptable for anybody else fighting somebody coming off of a loss like that?
Hold on.
Nope.
Hold
No,
on.
it's not.
Hold on,
Nope.
wait. Because don't want to attack, just keep attacking. But once we go to the main card, Rolly just got knocked around the fucking ring, and he's main eventing. So
Rolly is PBC.
both of these
man.
niggas. So what T is saying, the bridge. These niggas are both fighting bridge fighters. Kind of get it. I'm not gonna criticize too crazy. That's just me. if you're looking at it like you got to criticize Devin the same way, like you got to criticize Ryan the same way, even more. Like, so at least it's kind of crazy, man. I've never seen this because Devin fight still don't got a weight. It still don't have a weight class yet. The weight limit still ain't been. So he may still be at welterweight. So he may be trying to get that guy to fight as close to welterweight as possible. So I don't know why that matters and cares, but like,
I mean, Devin is 100. Devin walk around at 195.
It's a bridge.
Devin walk around at 195, man.
It's a bridge fight, man. This is a fight between these two guys that these guys need to maybe have one.
What bridge is it? Is the bridge of Terabithia? That's the bridge. No, motherfucker, you pick a weight class and you go to it. You don't need no bridge.
It's the Brooklyn Bridge, the San Francisco, the one the Queens. It's the Throgs Neck. Nigga, I live in New York. It's a bunch of goddamn bridges. You don't want it's the BQE. I'm just trying to say, bro, like when it comes to that, these guys maybe need to have 1-2 more fights before.
But hold on, Pop, hold on. I don't, because I thought I was respectful with T. I was just asking because other than AC, he's the only one that I can ask because they are fans. They are like they hold this guy in high regards, right? So I didn't think I was just what I was pointing out was one guy gets criticized for a catch weight, right? One guy always gets criticized for his matchmaking or the opponents that he picked. It's like all in one, like coming off the situation. It's like, okay, you pick this guy coming off of a loss, and you pick this guy, and now, yeah, you at welterweight, but we don't even know what weight, but we keep hearing it's going to be a catch weight or some shit. I don't know if it's fully going to be, but for all other boxers, that's open. Like, you open for criticism with any other boxer. I'm like, why is it always like this shield? It's like you can't even ask certain questions about a fighter without it being deemed that you attacking them. Like, who's attacking Devin? I said he made me eat crow when he spanked Regis. I gave him the credit.
I say this. If Devin knock is you fighting Jose Ramirez after a loss, then that ain't too bad.
I'm attacking him. That
ain't too bad of a knock. That ain't too bad of a knock. You fight Jose Ramirez.
I had to eat crow after that too. Like when he lost to him, I had to eat crow. But like, I just feel like if we like, I'm gonna have this argument with Devin back and forth about like you find a nigga coming off of getting his ass whipped, and then I got one more fight on this card before I even get to the Canelo shit, and he doing the exact same goddamn thing. So it seemed like this shit gonna be simultaneously the same argument right after. That's all I was just saying. Like we got to criticize Ryan and Devin the same way because
but the only thing is. But this the only thing. Only people point that Rolly thing out only as a like let's keep it subjective. Like once we move on to a different fighter, then we look at that in a vacuum because we talking about two different things. Like that's why I like to stay. When we on this fight, let's stay on this one because we can come up with we can come up with all kind of reasons as to why. Like even when Puello lost his belt, he came. Nobody was crying that him and Gary Antoine got to fight for. Puello lost his shit to some PEDs, right? He lost his shit to some PEDs and got another bite at the apple right away. But nobody talks about. So that's like a mute point to me. I'm just saying when you say somebody moving like this or moving like that, and then you have Gabe. You have the thing with Gabe where Gabe was saying, listen. Gabe, I think he took it wrong because Gabe was actually saying, hey, I don't think you should fight a guy like Jose Ramirez coming off that because he ain't nothing to shake a stick at. And instead of saying, you know what, you right, man, like, but that's why we champs because we want a former two-time champ or whatever. But he didn't take it as such. Like speaking in the vein of what AC was saying, he didn't take it as such. He took it as an, oh man, look at you. Look, how many losses did you have in this? So that's why I asked, but I ain't gonna drive it home too hard, man.
Go ahead, because you're right. I can't contradict myself. Go ahead.
But it's just
you pointed out, my nigga. Like it's like you can go ahead. Like
for me, No, when we be discussing all these boxers and we critical of them all, right? It's just like certain people, they have a no touch. It's like a no touch zone. Like you can't even touch on
That's
this
true.
and touch
I'm
on that
not.
and give.
You right. That's true. Certain like I even have some shit like that sometimes, and I gotta check myself. So I'll say this. So T, I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and then I'm gonna let you and Body go, and I don't know where, and then I'm gonna let Free talk. I'm gonna let you.
Nah, go on, let Free. Hop in on what he. I know he got to say something. He just got up here. I know he been sitting over there. He no goddamn robot.
I ain't no robot, but I want you to answer the question where
Yeah, I
Body.
did. Me and Body got a dialogue. We kind of like basically pretty much he said how he moving like a champ because these guys want to fight him. I'm saying he really wasn't in their division. You know what I mean? I was saying look at the guys he actually did fight. If you're saying he didn't fight these people, look at who he fought instead, like Lomachenko. You know what I mean? He fought Kambosos for titles. He was fighting for championships, like championship fighters do. You know what I mean? And then like opinion is opinion. While you could feel like Kambosos suck, I can feel like Rolly suck. You know what I mean? You could feel like Mario Barrios is that dude. I could feel like Mario Barrios suck, which I don't. I think Mario Barrios is that dude. You know what I mean? I think he's a lot better now than he was then. That'd be my argument, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he that dude. You know what I'm saying? But just know your opinion on the fight. This all this shit is our opinion. You know what I mean? I just feel like shit. Devin been fighting championship fights like the last 4-5 years. You know what I mean? So if you pretty much don't got a strap, he pretty much wasn't fighting you. Antoine just got a strap. He said when Antoine get a strap, I'll fight you at 140. Now he probably feel he moving up. You know what I mean? Now you can say, "Oh, he ducked him because he's moving up," but shit, we've been telling him to move up for years, right? Because he big as hell. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you get what you want, and then you forget you ask for it. You know what I mean? But but yeah, 144 is the weight, is the catch weight. But it's really anything above 140 is 147. You know what I mean? Floyd was fighting at 54. Floyd was coming in at 150 pounds. You know what I mean? Fighting at 54 type shit. On fight night, sometimes Floyd would be 148 pounds on fight night. He would lose weight sometimes the next day coming to the fight. But anything above your weight, anything above the weight class is the weight class. If you come in at 144, just consider welterweight, which is probably what they go come in at. Some shit like that. But I don't knock him for fighting Jose. I don't knock shit Tank for fighting Roach. The problem I had with the Roach fight was I was like, man, you constantly bringing people up from 130 to 135. You know what I mean? Of course you go knock them dudes out. But, Lamar Roach had something for him that night. Now, if he can get through 24 rounds with Tank without getting knocked out or knocked down, that would be fucking impressive. You know what I mean? But I just saw, B-Ball just did it. You know what I mean? So it could happen sometimes, Shit happens sometimes. Maybe you just got the matchup or you get the matchup. You know what I mean? But I don't knock people for fight because the name might not be the sexiest, but them folks legit. Jose Ramirez, he legit. That's not he more legit than, half the people out here. More than half the people out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, he lost to Barboza, but Barboza legit. That's why we respect Barboza because he beat Jose the way he did. You get what I'm saying? So we have it one way. You can't have it both ways. Because if Ramirez ain't shit, Barboza ain't shit either. Ain't nobody on this car shit. If that's the case. You know what I mean?
All right. So, Free, what's up, man?
What's good?
All right. Okay. So I ain't going further back then. You can start from the May 2nd card. Teofimo versus Barboza, Haney versus Ramirez, and Garcia versus Romero. Well, and we ain't even started. I'm gonna let you go first on the Rolly and Ryan fight.
Now you asking me what I think about the fights.
Yeah, the 3 fights. I want you to start with Tio versus Barboza, Haney versus Ramirez, and then you go first on Ryan versus Rolly.
I mean, the Tio.
Hey, Bo, hold on real quick. Hey, Bo, are you out there? Bo, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm in a casino.
See, man, you see Bo just be listening and shit. He be listening. Bo don't even be like, he don't give him his perspective in there. See, Bo, never mind. Go ahead, free. I
Yeah.
see you there, Bo. I fuck with you. Good looking, my nigga.
No, the Tio versus Barbosa, I think is a good fight. That's a fight that we've been wanting to see ever since Tio came to 140. That's a fight that Barbosa been wanting from Tio. I think that's going to be the most entertaining fight of the entire card, because both these guys, they don't like each other. Barbosa, he's a decent boxer. I'm not real big on Barbosa as far as a fighter per se, but I think he possessed a lot of problems that Tio's going to have in that fight. He can move, he can box. He doesn't have big power, so Tio doesn't necessarily have to be scared of his power. But he has some of the same attributes that Kambosa had that gave Tio problems, and I think it's going to be an interesting fight. I don't know exactly who wins. I know who I want to win, but I don't know who exactly wins that fight. Tio hasn't shown big power since he's been at 140. He like all his power was at the lower weight class, maybe because he was fighting smaller guys. So that's the reason why he looked like he was a big puncher. But since he's been at 140, he hasn't really shown any power like that. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. I favor Tio, but I want Barbosa to win, and I wouldn't be surprised if Barbosa does win. Far as the Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez, I heard y'all talking about it when I came up. I like that fight. Jose Ramirez possesses some of the same things that Ryan Garcia possesses. He has a good left hook. Now, it's not as quick and not as strong as Ryan Garcia, we would believe, but it still has that same problem that to see if Devin has corrected that in this training camp. And Ramirez is a decent fighter. They fighting at a catchweight. Both of these guys are moving up to 47. So they fighting at a catchweight, I guess, to get them acclimated at the weight class. I don't have a problem with the fight because I think Jose Ramirez is a decent comeback fight for Devin. And you got to remember, Devin did take a lot of punishment in that Ryan Garcia fight. So you don't want to ease him in, but you don't want to put him in there with a difficult fight as well that can actually hinder him. So you want to see if he's able to come back from the Ryan fight, because that's supposed to be the next fight. So you want to see is any cobwebs still up there, or did he clean all those cobwebs out before he gets in there with Ryan again? So it's a good test for Devin. I think Devin should be able to outbox him because we saw the Aaron Barbosa outbox Jose Ramirez. So we will believe that Devin should be able to do the same thing. But who knows? I mean, he might still be feeling some of the effects of the Ryan fight. He might be scared a little bit once he get in there and Jose Ramirez throw a big left hook. We'll see how he reacts. So that's one of the reasons why I think they put him in there with Jose Ramirez, to see how he reacts to the big left hook. Now the Ryan and Rolly, I don't see this fight going past 5 rounds. Neither one of these guys like each other. Both of them are big punchers. I think Rolly believes Ryan is still the same fighter he was when they sparred when they was younger teenagers. And I heard him talk about it after the press conference they had, and he said, "I know Ryan. I mean, so I think he believes Ryan is still the same fighter. I think Ryan is much improved since then. I think Rolly is going to walk right into something. I mean, since he had the fight with Tank Davis, Rolly has been dropped or knocked out in 2 actual fights, and he's been dropped in 3 fights. So I don't know if Rolly is ready for Ryan. I think he's going to walk into something. I think Ryan is going to stop Rolly within 5.
I just wanted to say this while you speaking of Devin and Barbosa. You do know, I don't know if you know, but WBC rankings got Devin Haney as sitting as number 1. So I may be, he gets past Ryan. That Barbosa fight should be right there for him at 47.
You mean the Barrios?
Yeah, Barrios. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Barrios.
Yeah. Well, that's another fight that they said they wanted to get. After Ryan, I heard people mention the Boots fight. I don't know if Boots is the next fight that he would get.
I think it's going to be Barrios before.
Yeah, I think it might be Barrios. Because he's ranked right there at number 1 in the WBC. So I think it might be Barrios, which is not a bad fight. I would like to see how he looks against Barrios. Barrios is a decent fighter. He's a champion.
But if he gets past this guy, but what I'm saying is, you said Barrios beat this guy Devin Haney's about to fight, right?
No, Barrios. Do I think Barrios beat Ramirez?
No, I said I believe the panel said that Barrios beat the guy that Devin's about to fight.
Oh, Barrios beat Ramirez. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, Barbosa.
Oh, he beat Barbosa. Oh, all right.
Barbosa beat Ramirez.
All right.
No, I don't think Barbosa beat Ramirez. I mean, no. Barbosa did beat Ramirez. I don't think Barbosa beat Barrios, but yeah, Barbosa did beat Ramirez.
Okay.
All right, tell Bradley.
Yeah, it was a unanimous decision. He beat him unanimously. I think he won almost every round.
Uh-huh. All right. No, I just got the names mixed up. But I think everybody gave their take. What's the next one, Pop?
All popped out.
No, I'm right here. So it's Ryan versus Rolly. So that's like 8. I mean, D Free went 1, 2, 3. So what y'all got on Ryan versus Rolly? Before I go on to I mean, bro, it go like this.
I'm trying to stop and Rolly, man.
I mean, after that is you got right after that, May 3rd is Canelo versus Skull and Bacoli with a jobber on the same card. So Ryan versus Rolly, and then how you feel?
I as far as Ryan and Rolly go, that's my least favorite fight on the card. I could see Ryan easily beating Rolly. I could also see if Ryan makes a mistake, Rolly catches him. It could be something as well. But I'm expecting Ryan to win, but I'm just trying to keep an open mind of what Rolly may be able to do. But his chin is just not, his chin is just not not a confidence booster that once he get touched once, he might not go out from that or be so fucked up that he gets TKO'd. That's where I'm gonna leave it at that with those two guys. I'm expecting Ryan to win, but Rolly may have a puncher's chance.
You saying you don't even say that? You can't even say that with Kevin Hart, Uncle with the chest. They get stopped.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rolly chin is garbage. That man chin. You know a man chin is garbage when you get stopped in sparring and you got headgear on. This man got stopped in sparring badly.
Anybody else feel a certain way before I want to ask about? I mean, I think Bacoli and FA job is that still on, or is it?
Hey, I got a question to you, Pop. How you feel knowing that this is it's not a free to the public event, it's a private event now?
What? The Manhattan fight? What's private? The
May 2nd card it's a private event. It's not open to the public. They're going to show it on a big screen to the public, but it's a private event. It's only for the 300 seats that he got. It's gonna be a private event.
Listen, kind of figure that with if you know New York City and where that shit is at, there's gonna be a few spaces where you can watch it, and motherfuckers gonna be renting out their damn office spaces for that damn fight, bruh. And then
It's nothing but empty office buildings over there, period. Since COVID, man, people ain't trying to go back to no fucking office.
like, I mean, if you think about like if you think about making that money, because how much y'all think, like, once we figure out how much it costs, how much you think it costs to shut down that part of Manhattan at that time for that long?
A couple of $100 million.
So you're proving a point instead of trying to make money. So it is what it is.
I think
Well, if you actually make money, the people that
gonna be a nice chunk of change.
How much do you think it's? Or they say like 300 seats.
Yeah, 300 seats.
How much do you think those seats are going to cost?
At least 100,000.
What? You said what?
I said at least 100,000 starting.
I don't even know if he's charging for the seats, because they say there's going to be VIP people that's allowed to that event. It might be comp for
300
the
seats.
people.
300 seats. AC, who been to Times Square up here? Who been to Times Square? Who been to Times Square?
Me, I've been there.
Who been there? On this planet.
I was
You
just
been to
there in
Times Square?
August.
The way that I figure they ain't gonna have this shit right. The seat, the basically what you would call the nosebleed section type shit, the nigga who's not right there, $1 million.
Nah, I don't think it's going to be any nosebleed seats. I think everybody's going to be full level. It's going to be all the way around the arena. I mean, all the way around the ring.
You're gonna have one row, 2 row, yeah. So I figure like 3rd row is considered nosebleed. That's what I'm saying. So that seat is gonna be $1 million.
Maybe I don't know. Like I said, doesn't matter to me. It's closed to the public. So if you're not invited, you can't get inside to see the fight. You gotta watch it on the big screen.
$1 million. Huh? You want to watch it on the big screen? How much do you think you could? Because what me and AC be saying is there's so many empty office spaces that could just be perfect for VIP.
I just go inside one of the stores and watch it for free.
This is way too far back to where they gonna have you at. It's way too because the motherfuckers who can't afford that shit or ain't gonna who didn't get it in time. But if we tell you that we in that area, it's like free. I can tell you right now, easily, just me joking, easily 20 empty office spaces right there. That way you could easily have VIP sex.
So when he said it was going to be free to the public, is he talking about it's going to be on? Well, he can't say on free TV because the zone is not free. You got to pay for the app. So if you ain't got the app, then you gotta purchase the app.
I can tell you right now, it's probably gonna be the people in the radius that's gonna be sitting at that fight. It's gonna be a 3 to 4 block radius. They're gonna have to be blocking niggas off just to be cautious, because motherfucker that can run. If you can run 4 New York City blocks and get to somebody, you a bad motherfucker. You Avenger or DC Comics, somebody like you one of them niggas. But it's gonna be that. It's definitely gonna be that. No. Yeah, man. Like,
no, it's not cracking up what everybody thought it was going to be.
you can watch that shit from probably 5, 6 blocks away, 6, 7 blocks away. You can see on the big screen if you want to stand there and watch them fight. But that's you.
The best place to be is if you're gonna watch it is probably 7th Avenue, because that'll be a clear cut to where that big screen is.
How many hotels is gonna be around there at that time? That's what.
Well, the only main you have one that's on 6th Avenue and 42nd, but that's in between like a weird ass block, so you don't got a good view of anything. If anything, your view is gonna always be of the crowd because where the hotel is located. You got the Marriott, that small like Marriott type thing. Outside of that, everything starts at like 50 something street, 48th or 50th. So if you basically can find yourself, I would say, at that gap that's right there, if you can get into that gap, then you might be in a decent position. But there's a Foot Locker and an Athlete's Foot, and that kind of circles the train station. Other than that, bro, you subject to office buildings, so they did it right because ain't a lot of like stores you could go into that actually face that part, because it's gonna be something there obstructing your view if you're
back to them empty ass office buildings.
It's gonna be the filming trucks. It's gonna be those mobile police stations. It's gonna be they're gonna have the bathroom shit. Probably, they're gonna have a bunch of ambulances that are set up and shit like right there in the on-site medical whatever. So if you're talking about being in any of the stores, I'm pretty sure those are gonna be the first ones that they just block that area, because they probably gonna try to say, yeah, people are gonna try to crowd the store, and then these privately owned stores are gonna complain that it's just people standing in there not buying shit. So
that's how that go.
Bro, it's gonna like if you on the ground level, it might not be a good look because they're gonna try to funnel you in like herds of cows to certain areas where you're gonna stand, and once those areas are done, then you're gonna be on the outskirts and shit. Other than that, your best view is gonna be those office spaces that are empty. All those fucking, when you go around 42nd Street, you're gonna see all of these like mezzanine levels of buildings that all have fucking for rent signs in them, and that's where all these little catering companies are gonna try to make their stakes. Like if you're in this one, you'll be dealing with this catering company, or maybe one catering company that gets all that bread. Yeah.
I got like, and basically, you better be good where you at. You might as well pay for that shit. You might as well pay for that shit. When it comes to move on, because I pretty much everybody got Ryan versus Rolly. Canelo Alvarez, the Williams Skull card, right? I'm really not. I really want to. I want to see is the Bakole F.A. Jabba fight still on? Is anybody know if that fight canceled or not, or is that on the card?
I have no idea.
And T walked away. Hey, Free, do you?
Yeah.
Bakole versus Ajab, because I ain't gonna disrespect nobody by asking about Canelo versus Williams Skull.
Hold up.
Well, when is the card?
It's May 3rd. It's right after
May 2nd. May 2nd.
If it's May 2nd, I wouldn't put any money on it because
listen.
BoxRec don't even have that bout up there.
Listen, I'm on boxing scene right now.
No, I said BoxRec.
I'm just telling you, like on the Canelo card is Bakole versus Ajak.
Yeah. The Canelo card is May 3rd. Canelo card is on Saturday. The Times Square card is on Friday.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if that fight is this close and it's a sanctioned fight, it would be on Martin Bacole's box rec, and where his box rec ends, it ends at Joseph Parker. There was no verses. You know how they have when you get ready to fight somebody, they have just the verses up there. That's not up there.
Well, I'm just saying that fight is. How you feel?
Nah, it's not up there because he's still suspended. Once the suspension go away, which is next month, they'll put him up there.
It does have the yellow jump off, suspended by British boxing, whatever. So yeah,
so he'll still make the fight because the fight ain't till May 3rd.
Yeah, it's the same thing like with the Ryan Garcia fight. Their fight is not up there because he's suspended.
So let's talk about it. Who y'all got? Ajaba, Bakole?
I got Martin Bakole.
I'm gonna be quiet. I want everybody's opinion. And Bo, don't be quiet and say what you gotta say.
Yo, I got Bakole washing them, bro. Look, that shit that happened not too long ago with Joseph Parker, man. That's the one-off, man. I mean, my man came off the couch. You know what I'm saying? I think Bakole will wash this dude.
Literally,
don't get me wrong. Like Jabba got power. I ain't gonna lie, and the Jabba got a good ass jab. I will say that.
Yeah, but my thing is, FA was rocked hard by Guido. I can't remember the dude's if I'm even pronouncing his name right, but the Italian dude that FA fought and shit like that.
I saw that fight. I didn't see him get rocked in that fight.
In the first round, in the first or second round, he got rocked. He was on the stanky legs. We was like, yo, is he about to get stopped this early in the fight?
Yeah, you talking about the FA Jabba fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did get rocked in that fight. Yeah, he got rocked in that fight.
What I'm saying is
stanky leg stuff.
What I'm saying is this: if Bakole catches him, I'm questioning whether FA will stand up, will be able to stand up, and that's why I'm going with Bakole, because it's just gonna be a matter of time before Bakole catch him, and FA's chin is been suspect for me lately.
Didn't FA get rocked against Frank Sanchez too?
Yeah.
He didn't get rocked. He got dropped, but he didn't get rocked. Like, you know, it was like one of those like flash.
Oh, you got to be an FA fan then, because you just don't.
No, I just said he was going to get washed by Bakole.
Yeah, he said he's going to get washed. Yeah, hold on, real quick. Hey, see, like you ain't even let Bo finish. He was
bad, Bo. Nah,
man. He was doing the whole like. That's what I'm saying. Like niggas be up there. Like sometimes niggas be drinking. Like niggas be like, yo, niggas, like I forgot what I was going to say. Like, yo, nigga, come on, let nigga go. Go ahead, Bo.
Nah, I mean, he can't say like I'm an FA fan. I'm saying I just said that nigga was gonna get washed by Bakole. I said Bakole washes him, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say that man got a suspect chin. Like when he fought Frank Sanchez, I mean, it was like a flash knockdown. He wasn't even hurt in that fight. It was just a flash knockdown.
Yeah, we don't know for sure if he was rocked in a Frank Sanchez. He got dropped. He got back up. They fought. They went the distance. So I mean. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I just don't think he doesn't have enough boxing ability, in my opinion, to beat Martin Bakole. I think Joseph Parker was able to avoid Martin Bacole's shots easy because of his footwork and his boxing ability. I don't think Fa Ajaba is not Joseph Parker. He doesn't have the boxing ability that Joseph Parker had. Fa Ajaba pulled straight back a lot. And
I put it like this, man. If If Martin McCauley trained for that Joseph Parker fight, man, we'd be having a different discussion, bro.
Yeah, I believe that too. I believe that too.
Yeah, because he was catching Joseph Parker in that fight. The man was just completely out of shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because I picked Martin McCauley to beat Joseph Parker. I said,
So did
and
I.
the one thing that I said if anybody get knocked out, I think it's going to be Joseph Parker. I wasn't expecting Joseph Parker to knock out Martin McCauley.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Bo. Keep
Yeah.
it clean though, but we did go with the back and forth of what if Joseph Parker catches him, because he's good with dudes that are like good boxers, but they slow and lethargic and shit like that. You feel?
He is good. The thing with this is what I didn't like about that fight, man. Martin McCauley literally just tried to walk through his shot. He got caught right before the knockout, and he just like shook it off and just kept coming forward. I was just like, I'm like, damn, this nigga has no respect for Joseph Parker power, man. Because Joseph Parker is not really a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he tried to walk through his shot, and then he got caught on the top of his head, and that shit just shook up his whole equilibrium.
Yeah. He's like the toad from Five Deadly Venoms. It's the top.
Another thing too, I think Efe Ajagba, he pulls straight back a lot. And pulling straight back with a guy like Martin McCauley who's swinging big haymakers, you liable to get caught by at least one of those while he's pulling straight back, underestimating the arm reach.
And the timing is weird with McCauley, because McCauley's punches, you think you out of the way, and then next thing you know, it's like, that shit is moving too slow. So I definitely got enough time to get out of the way. Wait a minute, I'm not out of the way. Bow! And you like,
I will say this though. I will say this. Even though I think Mark McCauley washes him, I think FA will put up a good challenge, man. Because the man has a great jab. He has a great jab for a heavyweight.
I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, he got one of the better jabs in the heavyweight division.
I mean, and FA does have enough power to be able to knock Martin McCauley out. If Joseph Parker can knock him out, I think Efe Ajagba can knock him out. Now, will Efe Ajagba be able to land a shot? I don't think so. But he does have enough power to be able to knock him out. Now, we've seen Martin McCauley get hurt twice by two guys that wasn't considered big punchers. He got hurt against Michael Hunter, and he got hurt against Joseph Parker. Neither one of them are considered big punchers like that at the heavyweight. They got knockouts, but they're not considered big punchers. So I think
the thing that's common between both of them is they both got good feet. They both got good feet.
Yeah, I think that's what the problem is for Martin McCauley, because of the boxing ability that those guys got. Now, like I said, if they can hurt Martin McCauley, I think Efe Ajagba can hurt him as well. I just don't think Efe Ajagba has the boxing ability to be able to set up his shots to hurt him.
And that's my issue with Ajagba. It's like, you got a good jab, you got some things that could say, if McCauley is not at X, Y, and Z, then this could easily be your fight. You feel what I'm saying? You do have the power that if McCauley slips or makes a mistake or does something stupid, and you're able to make him pay, you do have the power to actually make him pay in the fight. The problem is though, with Michael Hunter and Joseph Parker, they're just better boxers. And sometimes you don't need all the power. You just need timing and the punch to hit in the right spot. And
yeah. I mean, I agree with the feet part. You know what I'm saying? They definitely got better boxing ability. One thing I will say about Efe Ajagba, he has great punch placement. Like he has really good punch placement.
That's a fact.
When he's on point, when Efe is on point, yes, he does. But when Efe is under pressure, he does some stupid shit. We got to be critical on that. When he's on point and he's comfortable in there, his punch placement just looks godly. It's like he's on a god tier level, especially when he starts going downstairs to the body. You feel what I'm saying? But You put him in some adversity, he will abandon all of that shit and then fight some weird ass type of fight. Because I think even when he fought Frank Sanchez, if Frank Sanchez, knee was proper like that, then I think he would have probably came in there and gave him a different fight.
Yeah, I mean, but ever since that fight, he switched trainers, right? And he's been looking better. I just don't think it's enough to beat Bacoli, but he has been looking better. And I will get, I'm just trying to like be neutral because, like I said, even though I said Bacoli washes the dude, but I still got to acknowledge that F.A. Ajagba got better since that Frank Sanchez fight.
Yeah. I'll agree with you on that one. I ain't gonna hate on him and say nah, he didn't. Nah, he did.
He got
because he showed us he was a switch hitter. That was weird when he fought the Guido dude. He was switch hitting up in there like, get the fuck out of here.
So pick who y'all got. Who you got?
I'm still gonna go with Bacoli.
Yeah, I said Bacoli washes him.
Yeah, because
I said Bacoli.
Even though FA got losses, he's one of these fighters to me that when everything is said and done, he'll have like maybe 3 or 4 losses, but he'll
he only
still
got
be
one loss, right?
No, I think he got 2.
I thought he only lost one time.
I'm not.
Who that?
FA.
Nah, FA got 1 loss.
Okay.
FA only got 1 loss. Martin Bacoli got 2.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So basically, even with the 1 loss, like I'm saying, he may go through like let's say 2 or 3 losses. I think he got still 2 more losses coming to him before he gets to that level or that understanding or that skill level of now being able to beat some of the guys who are just far more talented than he is and have belts. I just think that about him. He's going to be one of those guys that has more than 1 loss, but once he gets his belt, he's going to hold on to that belt and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. To whereas by the time he get it, other dudes will be like, nah, I ain't trying to fuck with an F.A. Ajagba fight. That's too dangerous.
I ain't saying that you're wrong, but I just know that when it comes to this fight, I don't know because I ain't seen FA in a minute, so maybe. But that's a fight I definitely want to entertain and watch and see that shit. I
think the last fight he had, I think he won by disqualification because dude kept hitting him with low blows.
Yeah, niggas hit him with a low blow because he was touching him with some shit. So niggas like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. So FA still got some power too. It was just like the fight that FA lost, like, I mean, like, listen, like we saw Frank Sanchez get his ass the last time we saw him fight. We don't know if he want to fight anymore.
Yeah, that part.
So, before we get up out of here, I'll take it back real quick. Anybody want to give me, because this gonna be it's gonna be a great fight. I'm definitely gonna be getting. I'm gonna watch this fight because it's on my daughter's birthday. Eubank Jr., Conor Benn. That's for like D3 and Bold because we didn't hear y'all take on that.
Man, that shit is a circus, man. Look, I ain't even gonna front, man. Look, if Conor Benn win, then Eubank need to retire because, bro, I'm not sold on Conor Benn, bro. I'm just not personally, man. And I ain't really that much sold on Eubank, but I know Eubank way more talented than a Conor Benn. In my opinion, man, I think he fucking beats the shit out of Conor Benn. Let's Conor Benn come in there too cocky and fucking get caught. That's the only way I can see. I mean, yeah, let's Eubank come in there, get too cocky, get caught. That's the only way I can see Eubank losing this fight, man. Like I just don't see Conor Benn. Conor Benn don't have nothing, man. Like to me, he's I mean, they both really popular because of their dads, but Conor Benn, man, he's a big. Yeah, I ain't so long, man. That man need to take some PEDs again, man, to make this fight even.
Yeah. I think ever since Conor Ben came back from his suspension and off the PEDs, he hasn't looked the same. The power doesn't look there. He doesn't look like he has the stamina. I think Chris Eubanks is a better boxer. I think he's the bigger guy. I think he has the better discipline. He's the more I think he has the better mental going into this fight. I think Chris Eubanks is just going to outbox him. I think he's just going to use his footwork and outbox him and just let Conor Ben walk into something, because I think Conor Ben is going to try to bully him in the ring. I think he's going to try to bully him. It's going to be a lot of emotion early in that fight. And if Conor Ben is not able to catch him early, I think once he get past round 6, Conor Ben is going to be spent. And I think Eubanks is just going to clearly outbox him and probably stop him late. I don't see Conor Ben winning that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the coffin, man, about, Conor Ben. He's too emotional. You know what I'm saying? That emotion's going to catch up to him in that fight.
That's true. That's what I said too. Last one. Boots Ennis and Mario Stanionis.
Ooh, dang! Now this gonna be a fight. Is we gonna see the old Jerron Boots Ennis, the one that used the footwork and showed the boxing ability, or are we gonna see the Jerron Boots Ennis we saw in the last 2 fights just trying to knock somebody out? Now, if he uses his footwork, I think he can clearly outbox Stanionis. Stanionis doesn't use a lot of head movement. He's going to come straight forward, and he's gonna swing big shots. He throws a lot of shots. He has constant pressure that he puts on his opponent. But if Jerron is smart, he will use his boxing ability and let the knockout come to him. Don't go in there trying to knock Stanionis out, because you might end up getting caught with a big shot, because Stanionis is going to throw big shots. It's going to be a lot of moments where he's throwing big shots looking for the knockout. He's going to work Jerron Boots in his body when he gets in close. So Jerron better use his jab and keep the distance and keep him on the outside and make it a hard fight for Stanionis. I favor Jerron Ennis in a win. Do I think he would stop Stanionis? Possibly, but it's going to be late. It's not going to be an early stoppage. If he stops Stanionis, it's going to be probably round 10 or round 11. It's going to be a late stoppage. It's not going to be early. But I got Jerron winning that fight.
Yeah, so, I think everything you just said is the reason why I think it's going to be an easy fight for Boots. Look, Stanionis is a tough guy, but he's tailor-made for Boots. I think, with Boots having a hard fight with Cameron, I thought Cameron, to me, I think Cameron is a better boxer than Stanionis. Stanionis like to sit there and trade in the fight, like to get in the fire, man, and that's going to play right in the hands of somebody like Boots. I think Boots, it will be like another fucking Boots and fucking what's that, Villa fight? It'll be something similar to that.
Villa, yeah. It'll
be something similar to that. It's just that I think Stanionis is better than that Villa dude, but I still think Boots will stop him, man. It just looked too he looks too tailor-made for Boots, man. And now, mind you, I be shitting on Boots, but in this fight, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Boots will wash this dude, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could see him beating them at least 9 or 10 rounds. I think Stanionis will win a couple of rounds, but I could see Boots winning 9 or 10 rounds. And I could see Boots stopping him too. I mean, I can, but like I said, I think it's going to be late. I don't think it's going to be early.
Well, Body sent me the card. You got Ford versus Matisse. And I mean, it's a decent, but the main, I mean, like the main event is like the meal of the card. So that's pretty much that. So I feel like Boot should show out, but Stanley only got a lot to prove. So maybe 55-45 Boots. The truth and honest with everybody. But like to be truthfully honest with you, other than that, until no crazy shit jumping off, but I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. I get up out of here. And you know, it was Sunday, Murderers Row. You know how we do it.
Great show, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody like body, bold. Because T got a whole nother channel. He got a whole nother show. He got home. I'm shutting this shit down whenever. So anybody want to close it out? How we go?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, it's good cook, man, as always, man. I guess hope everybody have a good week, man.
That's how we start.
Likewise.
This is how we start the week over here, man. We're gonna smoke it out over here. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Hey CJ, hey CJ, you in the chat? You got to get here earlier, man. That's your fault. Hey, body, Bo, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. We out here.
All right.
Y'all stay up, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man.
Peace.
Only the real ones. We about to get up out of here, man. From Smoke Session, the Southern T Boxing, man. You only get the real here. We appreciate all y'all pulling up, man. From Skinny Hardaway, pop a lot of shit. See y'all next time. And matter of fact, T got something popping over there. I'm gonna pull up over there right now. Go to Southern T Boxing, bro, and win you some money. Pull up. Y'all keep smoking. And we out of here.